Welcome back everyone. We have a big field. I was hoping to enter this ride and do it steady, but it seems like the field is immense. Oh dear, I really didn't want to race today. I just wanted to do zone 2. So it might not be the best of the best of ideas, this one, but we're back here anyway. Maybe I'll just get into a little group to do a nice steady zone 2 ride, maybe with the XP bonus at the end. Eric Lee's don't get dropped XP bonus. And we've got resistance in the start gate at the start. Hey Rory, how are you, mate? Yo, Scotty lad. Hey James, hey George. Hey Mum. Hey Henry. Oh, ouch. These zone 2 races are hard. Why is it so busy? Got heart palpitations. Is she still alive, George? That's the first question I've got. James, overshoes. What do overshoes do? It's just another layer of protection, isn't it? But the trouble is, if your overshoes are too thick, then your feet can sweat and get cold. If your shoes are, if your socks are too thick and there's not enough room to let the blood get to your feet properly, then they'll get cold. So go for thinner socks, but try and get some merino socks. I've got a pair of Mavic socks, so DHB merino socks, or I've got a pair of Mavic socks which have got copper interlaced. So they're nice and thin, but they're quite warm. yeah, people put in really thick socks because they think, oh, they'll be better. But actually, when they get wet and sweaty, it's worse. So thinner winter socks, get the blood pumping round. Wriggle your toes, keep wriggling your toes. Yeah, overshoes are brilliant though. You've got to find the right pair. George says, first time fastest flat for you? No, it's the, I think I've done it, I did it the other night. I think I blew up on it on Thursday. X socks from X Bionic are really good. The other thing then is to wrap your feet in tinfoil. That's what Nat did for a while, because she was using trainers to cycle, so she couldn't have overshoes on her trainers. So she had tinfoil around the toes. Make sure your shoes are really dry as well if you've been out the day before. Com hunt back for more. Mark Whittle in the game chat. I'm hoping this will be a green. I can stay in the green graph. All right. Mum, do you want to, are we walking again tomorrow morning? I sort of forgot to say I might do beach again tomorrow morning, if you're up for it. I've just done a little warm-up ride outdoors on the e-bike. Crazy, George, it's crazy at the moment, it's so busy. Oh, I thought Dad might be out on the motorbike tomorrow. They're back tomorrow night, so we got them tomorrow morning. Dad might be back on the scene tomorrow. Watch out, girls. I did find out earlier why they did the double walk. Wazoo wasn't available, so they were second best. I don't think they minded. Thomas, yeah, always having fun, mate. Always having fun when I'm Zwifting. What turbo do you? I am on a Wahoo Kicker V5, which has got a little bit of a click, and I'm on Dirk-on race mode. But you are seeing 3 seconds average on top of the screen. family chat on YouTube. Yeah. The legs feel better than I did when I did this on Thursday, that's for sure. I've been bit by now if I saw any yellow. Ah! Down! Someone nearly had one of the dogs nearly had the dinner. You can guess which one, Mum. I'm watching you. Yes, Miss Peanut. Gareth says joke's on me because he's watching me. Oh no, Tax Neo 2T packed up, might switch to Wahoo V6, we'll see. Well, go to V6. The 2T's a good machine. I had the V1, I had the Neo 1, but I had the virtual tyre slip issue, which wasn't corrected until the 2T, not the Neo Special Edition 2. The 2T was when it was corrected. So yeah, you want a machine with race mode on. I don't think the kicker shift comes with race mode. I wouldn't buy a machine without race mode now, whatever they're calling it across the board. Cheer, Peanut jumped up. Yeah. Yeah, right on the edge. Oh, she'd like Ashy. Yeah. No. Gareth says 10.8 kilometres to go. You know what that means. Go long. Go long! I'm not going long today. This is supposed to be a Zone 2 race. I didn't quite look at the entries earlier. There was only about 8 entries earlier this morning. Yes, Alan, we're going to do Eric's XP hack at the end. Why not? Make the most of it. I'm very behind in the XP challenge, considering, as you can see, I've got the Zwift beta kit on. I should be right up there with the top people, but I'm not. Too much downtown dolphing. Oh, Gareth, well, you have to stay tuned to the end of the video. End of the race. How is everyone looking? Let's have a quick look. Oops. What time are they back tomorrow, Nat? Evening. Yeah, that's fine, Mum, thank you. Okay. Dad wants them at 1 o'clock. Brilliant, thank you. Harry! Where have you been, buddy? Where have you been? How have you been? Is your heart rate still in the bloody low 20s? Ah, it's good to see you anyway, Harry. Happy New Year to you. Sorry about the work being busy. Oh, I don't know, Lee. I don't know. I was hoping it was going to be an easier ride than it has been. But then also, legs feel a lot better than they did. Oh, I know. I wonder if my FTP's low. I changed it for the workout. Might explain a thing or two. Huh? Yeah. Oh, cheers, Harry. We'll do a bit of zone 2 after this ride, once we've destroyed the legs. Easy day on Sunday, and then flat is fast on Monday night. Thanks for riding, Gareth. Oh, sorry, I missed Nats again. I mean, the webcam is directly in front of it. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that, Gareth. You'll have to watch and find out. Thanks, Quebec, for the ride on. Please like the video. Small tap for you is a big tap for me, so I appreciate all the support. 30 people watching, only 4 likes. Cheers, Lee. I'm not sure I can do much about a breakaway. Hey Tom, how are you, buddy? Hey Stan, good to have you aboard. Cheers Alexis. Let's find out the graph, but before, please support the channel, give the video a thumbs up, we'll see you in a second. Cheers Tim. Is everyone back? What advert did you get? We've got to pay for our Zwift subscription somehow. Cheers Mark Alford, thanks mate. Considering I was hoping it was going to be a zone 2 ride. And then saw the entries, like, oh my word. So I think, Gareth, if we do a U-turn like over the finish line, go back to the start, we'll get 250 XP bonus. So we'll find out if Zwift have nerfed it already. Oh. Was it a top 10? That's still updating, is it? Oh, I tell you what, I'm really pleased. Eric says it's been nerfed. Oh well, we'll find out. We've got to do some zone 2 anyway. I do want to check the results in a sec. We'll go through. But try it. I 3 messages just saying please don't make a video on it. Because when I make a video on these little hacks, usually it gets nerfed pretty quickly. That's not me. That's just, I think, Zwift must see a lot of people doing it, and then it gets nerfed. It's not the fact that I've shown people how to do it. Killed off. Yeah. What are people? It's an exploit, not a hack. Oh, that's interesting. Is it cheating then? Exploits are fine. Oh, so it's coming in as top 10. I wish I just went maybe. I don't know. If you looked, I sort of got out of the saddle, and I didn't have much in the saddle, but the seated sprint up to them was all right. I'll stop the Garmin, the dual recording. It's a tip. Here we go. Do we get the 250 XP? So we've got spinner. Oh, one more time. He says 3 hours later. All I want is a Scotty squirrel. Could you change? Let's turn the fan off. Turn the Garmin off. Save. Let's just check the graph whilst we're here. So there's the graph. Take a nice little screenshot of that. How many pizza slices did we earn? Because I've got 1.8 pizza slices. Nah. I'm going to eat the whole thing later. Nat's earned loads. Oh, let's find out where did Mark come? Bearing in mind, Mark was cheering me on to try and get back into the group last time. Is it Wattle? 40. I was already on it, was I? 44. Well done, Mark. Great work. Thanks for cheering me on the other night. You tell in the game chat, Mark then said, "Are you? I thought you were having an easy weekend." Don't hate the player. Don't hate the play. Hate the game. Hate the Zwift play at the moment. My right one in the. I don't know if you saw it. It like there. It's sort of stuck. It's very delayed on the right one. Left is fine, but right. Not so much now, but in the group it was struggling a bit. Happy Saturday, everyone! Little TV update from last night. We were going to go and watch the latest episode of Monarch, or the next one we need to watch. We ended up watching Fool Me Once, Fool Me Now on Netflix. Fool Me Once. On Netflix, it's the I don't know the author name, the book. It's one of those cheesy series on Netflix from an author called. What's the author called, Nat? Can you look it up? He did that the Safe show on Netflix with Dexter with a crap British accent. Anyway, we've been watching that, so I think we watched 4 episodes of that last night. It's one of those things. It's like a Dan Brown novel. What's his name? Harlan Coben. Harlan, first name. Yeah, Harlan. That's it, Harlan Coben or something. We've already watched that. Coben, yeah. Tea time, see you at 9 AM in the morning, same place. Yes please, Mum. We just went out for an e-bike ride with Bullet. Bullet got recognised outside the shop. Made his year already. The 2 people said, "Oh, my son follows you," to Bullet. I was in the shop at the time, I just walked past them. So they were all obviously starstruck by seeing me. So he goes, "Oh, 2 fans have just seen me." I was like, "All right. Yeah, their son follows me." Bless him. And then he goes, "What's your favourite video of his?" And it's the when he's making Rice Krispie cakes. It's what Bullet's well known for. He's not a cycling influencer, he makes Rice Krispie cakes. Right, is it going to work again? And how long are we going to keep doing this for? Do we do a level? Do we do a whole level? Hold on, let me think of that. What level am I on? 6, I'm going to 63. Oh, they haven't nerfed it. They haven't. Hey Daniel, how are you, buddy? Hey, were you in the race, Daniel? I thought I saw an Oro. Why do you use Garmin? This is the question. I didn't think we would get this deep on the Q&A. I use Garmin to dual record. So my Garmin is just a dual record. I've used Garmin since I started cycling, sort of 2012. 2012. What's 2012? I had the Garmin. I don't know what it was, to be honest. 5 something, 10, 5, and I had 5 20s and 8 20s, and now I'm on a 830. So I dual record with that. So Zwift uses the power meter, the Wahoo kicker. And I dual record to upload my dual recording via a staged power meter on the bike. So if you see me at the end of the race go stopping my Garmin, then that's why. Not sponsored. Never, probably, after everything I've said about them. Wahoo, elements and bolts and stuff. Good little units. A lot more user friendly on the phone side of things for the setting them up. But I've just always been in that kind of ecosystem of Garmin for cycling computers. So I think on that My Whoosh site, you link 2 power sources to the dual recording, happens automatically. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, well, a Crapolino fridge, it is a great idea. I started filming the other day a little wishes for Zwift in 2024. That is one thing that I've said, automatic dual recording. It's not scary. I used to think it was a lot scarier than it was. The only issue now is that I've got 3 staged power meters, and the only decent one I've got that works consistently is on my turbo trainer now, which is a bit annoying. So if I have got one bike without a crank on at the moment, which is my winter / gravel bike. So all the rest are sort of waterlogged and work for about 2 rides and then stop. So let's change the instant power back to 3-second average. Scotty Tremaine plays. Evening, Scott. Evening, buddy. Are you Flamme Rouge racing at the moment, or what are you up to? Are you back from... Well, you were sick, weren't you? Might be another Scotty I'm thinking of. Is there another one of these races at the There's my dual recordings as well, so you can see all my dual recording. Here's my longest dual recording Uber pretzel. You can see there, sort of just 2 lines, one from the turbo and one from the power meter. Well, best of luck with that, Scotty. Trying to get back into shape. Mark Alford, have you sorted out the trainer issue yet? I made the mistake of starting the Wahoo app mid-race last night and lost all resistance to the kicker. I have. Well, I would like to say, who knows? I feel like I've made progress. What I was using was, because I've got a MacBook Pro 2019 Intel MacBook. This was the MacBook where they thought, hold on, why don't we just put Thunderbolt ports in it, 4 of them, scrap everything else. It's a MacBook Pro, but professionals don't need an SD card slot. Professionals don't need a specified charging port. We'll just put 4 of them. So I had a little dongle to a normal USB going into my Thunderbolt hub, which is now powers, everything goes through one Thunderbolt hub, Thunderbolt 3 hub. So now I've taken, and I've got Ethernet out and in for the Wahoo kicker. So now I've got one of these, but USB-C one, just going directly into the Mac. That seems to sort. I think what happened, it'd give it. I think there must have been a Mac address issue, like an IP conflict. But then why would it work in warm-up and not the race? Like, anyway, that's what I've done so far. So good at the moment. Because in the Uber pretzel, I just had a big dropout, and then it was saying on screen it wouldn't let me change. You're not allowed to change power sources during a race, which I didn't know about. Maybe that's just that race. So I was like, oh god, if this don't come on, I've scrapped the 3.5 hours into the Uber pretzel. Well, it is ticking. It's ticking nicely, the turbo. Oh, that's what I was going to check, wasn't it? It was another race. So if you don't know, on Zwift Power, you can set different filters. So I set filter for this kind of stuff, so I can see the Tour de Zwift races coming up, and I can see ZRacing. It's 6:10. It's the next one. Solved it for now, Mark, but you know what it's like. I seem to solve one problem, get excited, and then there's a new one on board. I just, I'm hoping that I can make sure everything's sorted. I've got the full PRL, which I want to live stream at the end of Jan as a race, the 28th of January. So I've got some good saddle time in my bum, doing that 6.5 hours one day on Saturday last week, and then Sunday I did 4.5 hours. So I know I can, not that it was that much of an issue, I knew I could do the full PRL. It's just mentally, there'll be a dark spot on the full PRL, I'm sure. And now I've got something to go back to and go, come on, you've been here before. And you survived. I'm just going to check my FTP. Yeah. That's why the graph was a bit wrong then. I just put 3. Oh, does it not let you change your FTP during? I assume not. Oh, it's a shame there's not another race at 10 past. One of these, I mean. Is there something else? Well, I shouldn't be racing because I've got to get some recovery back in the legs for Monday night. Oh, it's the USA Esports National Championships. So my viewers will go down to, what, 2 in a minute? Tour de Zwift ride. Cycling calendar Saturday Fondo. I'm not doing an individual time trial. Not much going, is there? 20 past, 20 to 6. Juiced. You need another 4,400 to upgrade. Oh, is that what it said on the... Is that what it said on this screen, I guess, isn't it? What's 250 divided by 4,000? No. What's 4,000 divided by 250? Oh yeah, 16, of course it would be. How long is this, is the section? Is it 2 kilometres? Adam Turner, have you sorted out the trainer issues? Well, it's still clicking, but we seem to have sorted out the start pen issue, yes. Yeah, I've just used a different Ethernet connection in to the Mac. I've got a feeling it was an IP conflict / Ethernet MAC address issue. So it's worked the last three races. We did have 6 on the trot where it didn't work though, so. What trainer do you have, says Icarus John? I have a Wahoo Clicker. A Wahoo Kicker V5 with Dirk on. John, how are you anyway? How are your legs? With race mode activated. Although don't open your Wahoo app to check it is activated halfway through a race, as Mark Alfreds has said. Beer fest for John tonight. Oh, I don't think we've got any alcohol, have we not? Got a bottle of Prosecco to finish off. Start and finish off. Although if Nat opens it, it won't take that much to finish it off. Oh, maybe if we won that last race, we could have had the glass of Prosecco on the turbo trainer. Yeah. Why not? Saturday night, isn't it? Sten, yes, I use a MacBook Pro 2019 Intel MacBook for streaming and gaming and streaming on one thing. I use OBS to stream 30 FPS, 4,500 bits is the settings, the main settings. John, what exactly is race mode and do I need it? Yes, every Zwifter needs race mode. It happens as standard with a Bluetooth connection on the Zwift hub, because Bluetooth can take. So at the moment, so Amp Plus could be one update, can only handle one update per second with the amount of data that goes across. Bluetooth can handle a lot more data per second coming from the turbo for the power updates, but it doesn't, still does the same. Race mode is what I think Wahoo have classed it. So you might see Elite, I can't remember what they called it, but they called it something else. All sorts of different things, so all the different brands called it something else probably. I can't remember the Elite one. Insta Race or something. Anyway, so for the Wahoo Kicker V5 that I've got, you need to buy a little dongle, which goes into the back of the Wahoo Kicker, which gives you an Ethernet cable to put into the network or directly into the computer. And that will give you 10 power updates per second. So if you go to instant on the, and then you have to go onto the app, the Wahoo app, to turn it on as well. So you can see there at the top now, it's instant power, so it's updating sort of 10 times. As long as this flywheel's spinning high enough, then it will update 10 times per second. So you can see here a little stamp on the pedals. I'll come out of the saddle and then sit back down. So it just makes it really, lots of people say, oh, does it help you win races? I don't think it, yes, it's going to be better because you can sort of jump on attacks and stuff, but actually just drafting. So I can really just sit on this person's wheel, even if I come back for a bit of speed, and just sit there without having to go through. So if I let them go a little bit, well, there you go. That one with the green top on has just gone past. As long as they go straight, I'll try and chase them down as it would be a break in a race. So I can sort of ease off. I'm still going to go through. No, I went too hard. But you can ease off and just jump onto the draft. Exactly not as I did it there. There you go, I'm coming through. Just means you can sort of jump on wheels a bit easier. Does it work over Bluetooth? No. Well, on the Zwift hub it does. The Zwift hub, it works over Bluetooth, but not with the Wahoo Kicker. You need the cable, or for the V5, it works on the V6, built in over Wi-Fi, and the Kicker Bike V2 via Wi-Fi. So you can have it via Wi-Fi, so you don't need the hardwired section. You could hardwire it as well if you wanted to. Not as well, but you know what I mean. But it does work over Bluetooth. It needs Bluetooth to work. So it needs Bluetooth to actually on the machine. So if your PC hasn't got Bluetooth, it won't work. You need Bluetooth on the machine for it to work because of magic. But yeah, on the Zwift hub, let's turn it back to 3 seconds average. On the Zwift hub, it works natively over Bluetooth, race mode, whatever they're calling it. Yes, Elite have updated it in the last update. They call it something else. I think they're calling it something else, whatever it's called. But it's the same. It's the same concept. More updates per second, more instant interactivity with your on-screen avatar, really. And because I've gone to 3 seconds back at the top, it's still doing race mode. It's just that you still see the 3 seconds at the top. It still means, like, if I stand up and go down, stand up and go down, it's still, yeah, you probably didn't see that on the power, but if you look at the rider, it's still activated. Sten, I recently got a MacBook M1 2020. I was wondering if it's possible to record Zwift and stream with it. Yes. The M1 chips are brilliant. Nat's got an M1 MacBook Air. You got a M1 MacBook Air, haven't you? She doesn't know. She's got a laptop. She's got a laptop and it's silver. But I actually did. Nat went to Spain a couple of weeks back, and you're probably watching one of the streams that I was actually using her MacBook Air, to Zwift and to stream. A MacBook Air. Crazy world using OBS. So you'll be fine.
Isn't that what you do every day?
No, I use a MacBook Pro,
Alright.
not a MacBook Air. It's crazy, isn't it? What crazy world we live in. So you'll be fine with that. You could do a screen record if you wanted to, or you could use OBS to live stream, and you could use OBS just to stream as well if you wanted, just to record if you wanted to. I desperately want to get an M2, MacBook M2. I'd love to get an M3, brand new one, but M2 with the different charging port, with the MagSafe charging port, and I'd have to go to the M2 MacBook Pro, M2 Pro, so I could have multiple screens. But on that one, I just had one screen. External one was on Zwift, the external TV, and I just had one screen, so I didn't have the 3 monitors. I got the laptop here that you're looking at, that I'm looking at you on, Zwift in the background, and that's over to my left. John, cheers Scott, we'll join you for some fun at some point, still waiting for the elite parts. Well, you're not going to get them at the beer fest, are you? Sten, thanks for the info. No worries, mate. Any questions, let me know. Best place to message me is probably... I wonder why the frame rate drops here. Really fun. That would be interesting to see on Zwiftalizer. Yeah, just probably Instagram messages if you've got Instagram. If not, email me at scott@comhunt.tv and I'll try and answer any questions. I'm not a pro when it comes to all this stuff, but I guess you can learn from my mistakes. Which is pretty much my cycling life as well, isn't it? I try and teach Nat all the... so Nat has a sped up pathway to get to where I am in cycling, because you don't make all the mistakes that I made by like upgrading your bike in 2 little increments. I'm wondering if it'll work if I change the TT bike on here. Do we think the hack will work? Should we try it? May as well, won't we? What have we got to lose apart from 250 XP? How many people have got this kit in their garage that are watching now? 31 people watching. How many people have got this kit? Let me know. The TT bike's making me go faster. Look, I'm well into the blue. Bearing in mind my FTP isn't set correctly. Are we going much faster than we were on the Tron? I'm not sure. Do you see I've got some crisps from Morrison's? Doner kebab flavour. Vegan approved. No. I don't know what I thought really. It was shawarma.
I think you'd like to be... Wow. Would you like to be... You'd like to be...
Would I like to be a meat eater? No, because otherwise I'd be a meat eater.
Yeah, you'd like to have... Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to tell you.
I'll tell you what, I had a vegan or a plant-based sausage roll from Greg's the other day. That was a bit weird because mentally that was a bit too sausagey and it made turn my stomach a bit. Yeah, it was kind of like, did they put the wrong one in? Is it a sausage roll? Oh no, it doesn't work, 'cause it just gives me the 10 XP. Well, I lost 230 XP. Come on. I wonder now if we change bikes back, whether it's going to break the... Come on. There must be a bike here. That'll do. I usually like the felt. But as I'm in a grey kit, why not? I didn't know. I mean, I thought it might give us a standard thing, because obviously every time you go through a banner up, it changes. It just doesn't give you the normal power up. So I didn't know whether it would just force back to standard. Are we going to try and get a whole level up again? We need to time how long it takes me to get one. So 2 minutes. 102. Start stopwatch. I will time it on the next one. We'll try and keep in blue. Darren Mills, hey Scott, I'm looking for a race day. Are you done racing today? I wasn't supposed to be racing today, full stop. What are you thinking, Darren? Good to see you anyway. Yeah, Lidl's, Audi, whichever one we've got. It's PhD though, it's not. PhD isn't like an Audi brand or a Lidl brand. Well, that's like Maxi Muscle or... Yeah, it's recyclable bag. Do you want to pass it? Yeah, feel the texture of this bag. So I've got some plant-based PhD, pretty huge, pretty small on Zwift. Chocolate protein, 20 grams, 0 sugar, 20 servings. And it's chocolate cookie, so we'll have a little review of that at some point. 20 servings. What, that's like 3 for me, isn't it? £10, £9. Yeah, I just thought, because I haven't been having protein for ages, have I? Sation, yeah, but like a protein recovery shake. I don't know if there, oh, there's a Torture Fest. Is there a Torture Fest? No, why isn't there a Torture Fest at 5 PM? Should we try and do the fastest flat, Darren? It's 6:10. Just finished off this live stream. We've got an hour to go. How about it? In the A's? Should we try and win the A's? How many likes we got? Oh, right, let's focus. Let's start the timer. Right, let's try and keep it in the blue and then we'll know. Hey, it's come back, 250 XP. Obviously you're gaining the XP for the kilometres as well, aren't you? Let's start drinking. I haven't hardly drunk anything. I think it's 2 days old now. I'm going to have an easy day tomorrow, so I could have another race today. And hopefully I'll be fresh for Monday night. Because that'll be almost... It'll only be one rest day technically in the calendar, but it'll be 48 hours, won't it? After this next race. Walk with Mum on the beach tomorrow. And the dogs. Not just taking Mum for a walk. Oh, did you bring in the big lead? Might have to dry it out on the radiator. The big black one. Oh, I can get it later. What are the crisps like? What are you eating? Chris? You've never had a doner kebab? Right, let's go. No. I like the idea of chips, doner, all the sauces and stuff. Looks like there's a bell lap at 40 past. I'm in. Sorry, you didn't see that. There you go, Darren. Oh, 3 minutes 23. Oh no, it stopped it. Or did it? Is it when you go through? I can't remember. Right, 20 minutes into the next race then. Bring it on, Darren. Nice one, Darren. Do you notice how much you had to twist my arm to get me to race then? There's a bell lap at 40 past. All right. Do the out to Zwift race in 10 minutes. Oh, I'm not doing out to Zwift race. Whoa. Triple flat loops, no thank you. I got my PR up Leaf Hill the other night. I'm happy with that for now. Hey Nat, do you know if there's any sweatbands accessible? Wrist ones. Thank you. Do you know if there's another one? Huh? Yeah, I got 2. Oh, I did notice it was in your stuff. I didn't get a wristband from Zwift, so I can't do the out to Zwift. Sorry, Adam Turner. I didn't get a wristband from Zwift or an invite, so I can't do the Tour de Zwift race, unfortunately. There we go. Even though we've got 36 people watching. Oh my god, it's kicking in again. Easy day tomorrow, just a couple of races, yeah. I might actually just do, well, I could do this, couldn't I? Level up, get a Scottish Squirrel cap. I quite like the look of the Japanese styled kit unlock, which is the sort of pink blossom. I quite like the look of that. Don't know when that's unlocked. Sten, if you're still watching, when you were saying earlier about the M1 MacBook, I find when I was on Bullet setting up his Zwift Play and his Zwift Hub, I found his Zwift Play steering on a Repack Rush race was a lot more instant than mine. I think mine's delayed a little bit on the MacBook Intel. Definitely on Repack Rush it is. It's really delayed. And the gamification races on Bell Lab. God, I'll be earning my pizza tonight, won't I? What's everyone having for their dinner? What's everyone having for tea? I get a little ride-on blister from my Zwift Play from giving too many ride-on bombs. I just want to double tap it, please. Oh no, I didn't go through it. Did I go through it? I don't think I did I? That's one wasted. Oh, it's... Oh my god, it's still going, it's still going. Thought I messed that up then. Rory just had beef pasta, spiced berry tea. Flat out on the couch now. Nice one, Rory. Good time of year for some spiced berry tea. Hopefully it's a little bit warmer up with you. Saturday night. Curry night for Mark Alford. Bearing it up as well, Mark. Are you a beer man? Sorry, he goes, no, I'm teetotal. I've been an alcoholic for 15 years. Which, nothing to laugh at, but it's probably my luck that I've just asked an alcoholic, are you having a beer tonight? There you go. This tick's really starting to get on my tits at the moment. Tick from the Wahoo kicker. Went out for a little bike ride earlier. Me and the Bullet. Took the e-bike out. I put his, he just got his Garmin power pedals back. His refurbished set that they replaced. So he pushed his bike up to mine, put his pedals on and give him a little test around town. My nice little Van Powers e-bike. Same helmet twins. What we did, we found a dog tag. We found a dog tag down at down the beach the other day, which was one of these that you scan. So we scanned it and then it gave us the address of the person. So I went and dropped it back to Daisy the dog and gave her a biscuit. So that worked quite well. What's it called? Crumb. It's called Crumb is the brand on the dog tag. Would you go M2 Pro or M3 for your next MacBook Pro? I would go M2 Pro, I think. I need to go for the Pro. MacBook Pro, M2 Pro, MacBook Pro. I need to go for the Pro for the dual monitors. Other than that, I think I'd be fine because, you know, Zwift runs really nicely on Nat's MacBook M1. Sorry, MacBook Air M1. That MacBook Air M1 is one of the best laptops ever made, isn't it? People go mad for it. I've sent you a message about your next race. I do have Do Not Disturb mode on. I don't know if you get alerted that, Michael. I think why does the frame rate go really bad on this bit? Is it because everyone's joining? Oh, I've done it again. Yeah, there's an M3 Pro, an M3 Ultra. Oh, thank you, Nettie. I was looking in the on the screen then. I was going, it looked to me, I don't know, is it? It's not opposite, is it? I don't know. It looked to me like I went like that and put it on the same hand. I take my watch off actually. My Mobvoi. What's it called? Mobvoi Ultra Pro. Talking of names, silly names. Mobvoi TicWatch Ultra 3 GP Pro. Ultra Pro, GPS Pro Ultra. Mobvoy Tick Watch. Might say it on there, I should know by now. God, the crud under there. Ugh. If I had this watch when I had my blood clot, I think I would have known. It would have given me an alert to say my blood oxygen levels, you know, under 10%. So Michael's just sent me a message about the next race. Yeah, so we have ride finds, hashtag ride finds. I don't think I'm going to win a sprint against him. He's 5 times the man I am. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to win a sprint against Darren tonight. I know Darren's sneaky. We'll have a breakaway or something, and then on the last bend he'll just go. It'll let me win for the stream. But don't tonight, Darren, because my legs might fall off. Mark Tiffany's there as well. Mark Tiffany's a good rider. Should we have a look at the... let's have a look at the race predictor. I don't need the M1. Yeah, so I don't need the Ultra. I only need the Pro for the extra 2 screens. And I use Final Cut. Yeah, so I've been thinking about chopping mine in. I can get £600 trade-in for mine, which isn't a lot for how much it cost. I've been thinking about getting an M1 Pro. Because Bullet's got an M1 Pro. And oh my god, Final Cut. Oh. It's just amazing. Oh, it's the next race. I'm going to go Tron. Everyone, you know, Marco and Phil Crank Green Watts have been saying that they think the Tron is better at drafting. They seem to feel, I don't know if they've read it somewhere or if it's their own testing, but they seem to think the Tron is a better bike for drafting. So we'll see. Shall I put on a... I'm going to put on my stripy jersey. I like changing it up. Oh, Darren's just knocked me off. Oh, knocked me into 3rd. Carlo's at the bottom. Presume it's because you don't sit up on the Tron. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I know what you mean. Like, obviously, so you don't have the drafting animation. So is that drafting animation just an animation that just says if you're in the draft or not in the draft, or actually does that draft animation affect the CDA? Rory has just heard a kid outside whilst running shout, "Close the door!" Was that at your end or my end? Maybe bro science from seeing it. Well then, to be honest, I just jumped on the TT bike, didn't I? And I managed to stick in zone 2 very easily. So it's all mental. Oh. 38 people watching. Appreciate all the support of everyone watching live. I was expecting about 2 viewers. Mum, if she hasn't got a decent puzzle to do on a Saturday night, to watch me do some XP hacking. King, and me and Darren's here as well. Darren, how is it tomorrow, the Alp, or is it today? Oh, isn't it tonight, the Alp to Zwift, your Alp to Zwift? There's me going, I'm not racing tomorrow, Darren. I'm not in 2 hours. I didn't actually mean to race this one. All I was going to do, Darren, I saw the entries early for this one, and I thought, I'll sit in the pack. I'll try and keep it just at the top end of zone 2 green. Zone 2 green. The graph in the race that I've just done will probably look a bit worse than it was because I put my FTP down yesterday for the thing, didn't I? For the workout, and I didn't put it back up. How are you feeling anyway, Darren? How is the? Go and click on Darren's username and go and watch him go up the Alp. He's racing the Flamme Rouge Racing Tour Watopia. Tour de Zwift's on at the moment, but they're racing the Tour Watopia. People have mentioned to me about doing. I wanted to do this one. It's just too soon after Christmas, and I'm just racing way too much. I need to get some fatigue out of the legs. Better turn the Garmin back on for the dual recording for this race. I don't want Darren calling me out. Right, so Darren's predicted to come second, I'm predicted to come third. We'll see what happens. We'll go live, we'll get the bees up. We'll take that there. Oh, settings, cancel. Look at the frame rate. Oh, you can't really see it in that small box. I'm just doing the map source. Bear with, bear with. There we go, another 250 XP. It hasn't been nerfed yet. Can you tell which bit of that graph was the race? Darren's 38th out of 38th in the polka dot jersey out of 330 riders. Come on, streak. Cancel, cancel, cancel. "41 seconds. Have I got time? What was I going to do? I was going to do something in settings or something. Oh, change my FTP, wasn't I? Dizzy, Diesel Dizzy's here. Thomas, hello mate, still going yet? Easy day today. Just 2 races so far. My mate Darren's in here somewhere. What are you wearing tonight, Darren? Or this morning, whatever time it is. What's the ETA? 10 minutes? I don't know, 10 laps. Longer than that, 20 minutes, isn't it? King of crits. Legs don't feel that way at the moment. Yeah, planning to race in real life. It's just 2.5 hours to get to our nearest crit race outdoors. So hopefully some will crop up closer. We might have a few cheaters in some of our races we race. Ooh. How many hours are you riding a week? The goal is 10 hours a week this year. There'll be weeks where I don't hit it. There'll be some weeks where I hit 20 hours, so bit of mix, but that's the average. 500 hours last year. So 520 hours would be the goal this year. I'm not going to force it though. Oh, sorry guys, stuck on that screen. Whew. No, Ed doesn't coach me. I'm not a good advert. He'll make sure, he'll usually message me and say, I think you're doing too much or something, but he'll look after me, but he don't coach me. Get fueled up, Darren. Found it. Still trying to see what Darren in this race is wearing. It's all about pushing your body in it, Darren. You do alright, mate. Blow me. Cheers, Darren. Bell lap's the best. Hey, thanks to 40 people watching. I know the Nationals are on, so appreciate you sticking around and watching me suffer. Cheers, Luke. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the ride on Jordan the bike. Oh. Looking good, Darren, looking good, mate. Please do tap the like button, really helps out the stream and the channel. Appreciate all the support, guys. Cheers, Luke. Cheers, buddy. Hey, if you're just joining in, welcome back. This is second race of the day, final lap, bell lap, racing in the B's and my mate Darren Mills. Wahoo Kicker V5, dual recorded, instant power at the top, race mode on. Ah, oh, Darren, you little sod. Well done, buddy. I couldn't stand up, just didn't have the legs. Dual recorded stop. Oh, Jesus. Oh, ow, ow. I don't want to. Darren, what a pro. What a pro. Well done to the winners there. Oh. I just couldn't get out the saddle. I was just stuck to the saddle. My legs were just. Oh, I had to chase back a bit, didn't I? That's exactly what I wanted Darren to do, to be honest. Oh. Garage. Oh, Darren. That good. I'm glad that felt brisk. That was hard. That last lap, I just slipped back too far. Just had to burn too much to get back to the pack. Well done on the podium, mate. How went Sugar Cookie, ITT, Demon Hunter? Yeah, today is a rest day. Only 3 races, mate. Only 3 races, Rory. Are you coming in, Darren? Let's just hope the trainer doesn't give me any resistance. Oh. Damn, we've got some resistance. Warm down race. Got to have a warm down race on Com Hunt TV or wherever I am, the Zwifter or. Who are you? Who are you, Mark? Great race, Mark. Well done. I'm alright. This will settle down in a minute, hopefully. Oops. Oh. Mark Whittle's back. Let's get the map sorted. Live in the bees. Oh dear. You loves it. Hey, Baz is here. What are you doing here, Baz? Right, that's it, live chat and the live and the game chat. Michael Haran went for the win. Yes, Jeff. Zone 2 flat race. Third race of the day, mind. The first race wasn't Zone 2 because I didn't have my FTP set right. I lowered it for the workout yesterday. So this is more realistic. Yeah, well done, Darren. That was an awesome race, mate. I wish we could have action replay of you coming from behind. Oh, that was a hard finish. Lovely podium, mate, lovely. Did you jump in this one, Darren? Or are you on the floor? There's Baz. I see Baz. Yes. Ah. Nice one, Dave. Thanks, Steph. Thanks, Tom Barnes, for the ride on. That's what someone was just thinking, I think, Steph, and thought, well, let's light it up a bit. Pardon me. Come on, legs. I wish this was next month's series, that's for sure, Michael. Darren, thanks buddy. Just because you beat me on the podium, thanks buddy. Appreciate the support. Keep me going for another 8 kilometres. Although I'm close to calling it quits on this one. Ah, 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 ah. Cheers, live chat. Oh. Oh. Simon Jenkins, thanks for the ride on, mate. And Sten. Cheers, Simon. Phil, love it, ride on. Thanks, mate. Oh, no attacks. Hey Phil, thanks for joining, mate. Oh. I just haven't got the stand-up sprint today. Oh, well done, Baz. Not bad for a cool down. Timeline. Oh, ouchie, 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 ouchie. Right, we'll get one cool down, 250 hack, have my legs start working. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my God. They went long. It might have looked like I was very composed. Or I don't know, maybe that's a lie. That I was like, yeah, I'm just sat on them and I'd unleash my sprint. But yeah, third race tonight. And it's my rest day today, so hey, I was pleased with that. Oh, come on, legs. Come on. Come on. I've burnt my pizza tonight. Hey, Phil, Crank Green Watts, we got a jackfruit pizza. I can't remember what brand it is. Do you like jackfruit? We were going to have jackfruit at the wedding. We've got loads of tins of it. Barbecue sort of jackfruit in a pita is very nice. And I got some PhD plant-based protein. PhD plant-based protein. Oh my God, my legs. My legs. Always good to finish a rest day not being able to stand up. Yeah. Rest day tomorrow. Angela, thanks for the ride on. Cheers, Luke. Cheers, Crapolino Fridge. Bravo, I'm getting the fatigue by some kind of mental osmosis. Yes, I always say if you watch if you've been watching from the start 2.5 hours whilst the American Nationals have been on, you earn, you can put in 19 TSS into your training calendars. 19, all right? You get 19. Yeah, pulled pork. Yeah, barbecue sort of pulled pork, non-pulled pork. Yeah, we used to try a lot out because we were supposed to get married before lockdown. Planned to get married, then lockdown, and then we just haven't rescheduled. Oh, jeez. Now we can live stream it. TT tomorrow, 2:20. Yeah, sure. Good luck, Phil. What's Angela's goals for this year? She got some big cycling. Not big. Don't have to be big. Has she got some cycling events lined up? Paris ITT. Still got to do that. Yeah, Steph. I have been eyeing up that one. It's like 20 past, isn't it? Oh my legs! What is wrong with it? What gear am I? Oh, I'm easiest at the front. And right, let's get these spinning. I need to flush out that thing. Oh, had I already gone through it? No, have I gone through the start? No, I don't think I have I? Take me to church. Aiming for B-Cat and riding outside. Oh, nice. So Angela wants to jump in a bell lap crit race with me. Like Darren, she'll knock me off the bloody podium. Bicycle Sunday. Whose cyclist is best friend with Superman? He says, "Shut up, Lex." It's just 10k, totally fits your power curve. Yeah, but it has. Oh yeah, how would you pace that? I'm very confused where I am on the map. Hold on. Did I do Did I do 2 U-turns? You only need to go to the start of the segment. But you have to go through the loop, don't you, or not? Let's try it then. Let's try it. Oh, my bloody legs. Okay, so ITT specialists we have in the house. We have Phil and Evil Steph. Imagine yourself as a 95 kilo, I was going to say sprinter, but after tonight, imagine an average sprinter, a below par sprinter at 95 kilos. How would you ride that ITT in Paris? Would you invest on the hill, or would you actually save on the hill and smash it on the downhill? How many km is the out descent? 19, is it? 19? Equal power throughout for me. So you just ride it as a flat, you would just ride it as a equal power, you wouldn't sort of up it on the hill. Francisco, good afternoon, good evening and good night, good morning, depends where you are in the world. I have to look at the Zwifter channel. I know my shorts channel with approaching 30,000 subscribers, thank you very much, anyone over there, is at the moment we've had a little boost on India, which is a bit annoying because it's not going towards my monetization, but America's beating out UK in the next audience, so I wonder what that is over here. Here we go, 250 XP. There we are, yum yum yum. Let's do one more just to cool down the legs, do a proper cool down. How far along do we have to do the how far along then do we have to do the before we do the U-turn? Oh, I've just been going around the loop earlier, demon. Are you going to do the XP hack before they patch it? Yeah, I had a few messages yesterday, got one last night and 2 this morning. Please don't make a video on the XP hack because they'll patch it. But what they'll do, I don't think they'll actually patch this one because it's on fastest flat, and I'm not sure. Fastest flat ends tomorrow, doesn't it? It's the last time to do it. Just to the beginning of the segment banner. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I've been going around the whole loop. Where is the segment banner? Have I gone? Oh, there it is. So you think here I can do a U-turn and get 250 XP? Oh, I might stand and do a bit more. I just thought it was going around the loop. I didn't really know. It's only because this ZRacing, they're giving a power up of 250, aren't they? Oh, yes, I see what you mean. Would it? Because if you rode the TT bike around here and just kept doing the U-turn, we've done worse, haven't we, on the climb portal hack, which is quite funny. We had a lot of people. So we'll have a look at the results as well, shall we? Let's have a look at the results. Andrew Peakman coming in with the 2nd place. I've lost my cursor. Oh. Hey. Bloody works, doesn't it? It bloody works. Do you think we'll get our XP stripped off us? Is that why fastest flat? Is that why fastest flat is so popular at the moment? Parrot Peter in the live chat says doesn't work anymore, Scott. Does to me, Parrot Peter. You evil XP hoarder. Well, get on, Dave. What are you doing? Come on, you got surgery coming up. You need to get on and get this sorted. Get this done. You think they'll patch it tonight ahead of tomorrow? If they could patch that, maybe they could patch my steering device that keeps disconnecting. Cool down with max XP. TT bike won't work, will it? We tried it earlier. Thing is, if we get like 22,000 people doing it here, we'd get a hell of a draft, wouldn't we? Maybe I shouldn't turn this. Maybe I shouldn't turn this off and just leave it overnight. Come back tomorrow. Okay, I used the Tron in the first race, Phil. Felt really good actually. I did better in the first race by 1 position. So I used it for, I think the last 2 races actually. I think I used it. Did I use it in? I think I did. I think I used it. I'll start using it more. I didn't. I don't know. It's hard to tell for me. I think we'll have to find out. I didn't. I tell you what didn't happen. I didn't feel shortchanged by. Riding the Tron so I did this one 2 hours ago. This race. It's funny how the frame rate goes really weird here. I don't know if it's because all the people coming in. You can see I'm quite susceptible to frame rate changes, which is why I used to like doing it in. I used to like doing it in 60 frames per second, but I've stopped that. Still working for me. I think we'll do one more and then we'll call it a night because I'm actually done. I wish I'd done this earlier, known about the quick turnaround. I don't know why, I just thought it was going around the loop. Oh. Otherwise Zwift will moan that I'll never be sent a crappy ribbon wristband. Strava will look funny, yeah. My Stravas always look a bit funny. Rest day races, 3 rest day races. So what do we get? Top 10, 4th and 11th. I'll take that. I just heard that hackers will get a permanent ban from the game. Well, this is the interesting thing with Zwift, source for Zwift, isn't it? Technically that is against, I think that is against their rules, terms of service. Not that they're gonna thing, but yeah. Well, if they can't keep on top of Chow, how are they gonna do it for anyone else? Oh. It would be I would be interested to if I was fresh as a daisy and just set up a 24-hour live stream for charity or something and just do this for 24 hours and just see. You should be able to well, you'd get to the top when you level 100. Although my legs are smashed. I don't think it gives much of an edge. I really like, I mean, I don't even look at the draft. It's kind of once you know the draft, you don't. It is interesting some places, like in downtown Bell Lap, you go up the rollers, and it's just that thing there. It doesn't give much draft, but once you know, I like it for the. As you know, Phil. Oh, my legs. I don't really use it to its full potential, do I? But I like it for that gaps, for those longer races that I do. There we go. You could join my friend for his challenge in February on Zwift. February's my rest month. Just like today. What's he doing? What is he doing? Will you get banned if you use a glitch? No, you won't get banned if you use a glitch. They haven't taken me down yet, and I've exploited lots of glitches. 4,000 kilometers in 7 days. Oh. Is he doing group rides, Phil? Send me the if he's got a site or Facebook page or something. Send me the info. Bearing in mind, Luke, there are some people on the live game chat that you might have seen pop up that said it's not working anymore. So maybe once I sign off and sign back in and do another race, it would have been stopped. You're a celebrity, Scott. No, Scott. Better I get banned. One thing for sure, I'm not a celebrity. Bullet is. Bullet got recognised. Bullet Bell. Luke, you probably don't know Bullet Bell, but he got recognised outside of Morrison's earlier, and yeah, two fans come up to him and said, "My boy follows you," and then said, "What's his favourite video?" And it's the one where he makes Rice Krispie cakes. They are very nice Rice Krispie cakes. Did they give you back the 500,000 drops for the paint job for the canyon? Yes, yes, Demon Hunter. They did. They did. It took a while. I got an email to say we're refunding you the drops after kicking up a bit of fuss, and then I unlocked it. I unlocked it in the Zwift Academy, and I've never used it ever since. So, which I knew would happen, but there we go. Something to spend the drops on, isn't it? So before the Zwift Academy, you could buy the Canyon paint job of the purple Canyon Air Road. So yeah, and then Zwift broke into your garage, took it away. It's like that post office show on ITVX with Fujitsu breaking in and the post office breaking into the postmaster's accounts and stealing stuff. Phil says, you should get a Zwift tick now like Strava. Yeah, I'm not cool enough or good looking enough or PC enough probably to get a tick on Zwift. Although lots of people that have got ticks have come to me for advice on social media. So there we go. Bit of an interesting one. Yeah. Eric needs a tick. That's what we need. We need a hashtag for get Eric ticked. Eric and Zwift. We need a hashtag to come up with a thing to get Eric, don't get drop cycling, and me a tick. Although I'd probably have to change my name back to a normal name, which then is, it's Command TV in the live in the game, thinking that's good promotion because they can go and watch me on YouTube. I don't stream over there, do I? So rolling on the fucking floor, says Phil. I don't use it either. I like the 2022 version. Yeah, the 2022 version. I like the felt because it looks silver. I think Jesse said the other day the Uber. I like any bike that gives me a brand deal. What 2021 version? That's the close. That's not my bike, but that's the closest to my bike in real life. Yeah, that's the next model up. That's 2021. Mine's 2019. Never mind pave the jungle. We need to get Zwifter tickety tick. Tickety tick. Felt matches the back pedal kit. Yeah, the felt is nice. I think I was just on the felt, wasn't I? I do like the felt because that looks a little bit more like my Air Road with the back end there. But that cog on the back, that cassette, talk about trainer difficulty. If I had to ride that cassette in real life, what is it, like a 25 by the looks of it? I like the felt, yeah, because it's white and it's the close, it looks silver. But Jesse did say, I don't think I've bought it, but I will go and check. I'll go and check what it is. It's the, I can't remember the brand name. Uranium. So Jesse says this one's silver. This one gets really good. See, that's just going to look white, isn't it? That one gets quite good, comes up in quite good in my thing where I check the quite good bike stuff. GP Llama says you need to have pedals. Yeah, Zwift bikes don't have pedals. GP Llama. Tick, verified tick. Apparently they're only doing Eric. So Eric, don't get drop cycling, did ask them about the verified tick, and it's quite he can tell the full story. It's quite a funny thing. He sent a message saying, hey, just wondering, how do people get the tick? I'm seeing because I was seeing a lot more with the tick, the verified tick, and there's someone in our ZRL team who's got more followers than me on TikTok, and Instagram, and but he's got the tick, and but it doesn't stream Zwift or anything. Anyway, so Eric messaged and said, how do you get this tick? And they come back and said, oh, it's just for people that I don't know, I can't remember, I'm going to butcher it, and it was something like, it's just for people, I don't know, it's just for important people or something, or people with a good following or something. I can't remember what it was. And then he then replies to it and then goes, "Ooh, ouch, sick burn." And they were like, "Oh, sorry, we just meant it's for professional athletes." It's like, that's bullshit. It's not. It's just people with a certain yeah. Anyway, I'll get in trouble. Enride timeline. There we go. I took a screenshot, I think, earlier. Save that. Jaw needs to click. Right, guys, thanks for watching. Tomorrow is a rest day, so I'll see you for 2 races at least. And Monday night is the big one where it's stage 2 of the fastest flat. Flat is fast, stage 2, so I've kind of got to have an easy day. I am off to eat some pizza. I am off to walk the dogs on the beach tomorrow morning. And yes. And go and check out Phil. Phil, are you live streaming tomorrow? Are you live streaming your TT? So go and click on Phil's video once this process is in like a week. Thanks for everyone for joining me on a Saturday night. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Monday night is the big one. Flat is fast, and yep, you're streaming. So good luck to Darren. Darren Vandit is probably climbing the Alp at the moment, so go and cheer him on as well. So thank you very much. Oh, actually, one thing I did want to say about